Welcome back to my channel. Look at me, sounds better when you say welcome.
It's your first video.
Alright, cool. So what? Delinda?
Alright, let me just introduce Lloyd because he's just waffling bears, so.
China want.
Me want.
Alright, cool. So obviously I'm with the lovely
Delinda.
She forced me. She said, if you don't head into your YouTube, I'm gonna bang you up. I said, oh.
Guys, do you really think I'll do that? Come on. Lloyd begged me.
Me not beg.
Lloyd
I didn't beg. Fam, me not beg nobody. Me not beg her. I just said, yo, sis, like, you look plain, like, I'm gonna be in a YouTube video, like. So what? Today, Delinda, do you wanna tell them what we've got in store for them today?
So today we're talking about our secondary school memories.
Boy. Do you know how long, when did you leave secondary school? You want to year above 14, innit?
2014.
Fam, I left school in 2015. It feels so
I was in
long.
year 7 like 10 years ago. Well, in September will be like 10
Shit!
years. Yeah, 10 years.
Fuck!
So I started in 2009. Yeah.
I started in 2010. No, secondary school feels so long ago. I still remember every detail, fam.
My school was so ghetto.
No, listen.
Just thinking about the memories, no, like, I remember my first day. I think it was my first day or... No. I can't remember. Maybe it was the first week of secondary school. Someone got stabbed.
Huh? In year 7?
No, they were in year 11, but I was in year 7. Like, I was just walking
to the
tram stop.
When they got stabbed outside the school?
Tram stop. Like, my school was a 2 minutes walk from the tram stop, and the boys were just fighting. All I remember was one guy like throw an umbrella up in the air, snap it, and then you know like the sharp of the umbrella.
Oh my Jesus!
Used it to stab the guy, and the guy was wearing all white, and his blood just like it was just mad. Like.
So you saw this, like?
I saw it. I was there. I was just standing there.
What did you do? Like, how were you feeling? What did you do?
I can't lie, yeah. I snipped to my teacher. I snitched. I don't care.
So wait, was this like after school or like?
It was after school, yeah. Like everyone was running, and then obviously my tram got blocked off, so I had to walk to like the bus stop. And then my teacher came up to me and was like, "Oh, like Delinda, did you see what happened?" I was like, "Oh, like someone got stabbed," and I quickly ran. It was just nuts.
What? Told them what area this was.
No.
I think they need to know. They need to know because boy.
Croydon.
That's not even in London, fam. You need an airport. You need a passport to go to Croydon.
Please, Croydon's in South.
You need packed lunch to go. No, it's not. It's in Brighton. Stop. My swears in that week. Listen, see secondary school, yeah. My secondary school, I can't lie, was lit. My secondary school was lit in my borough. Do you understand? It was crazy. I remember, yeah. Fam, I didn't even know where to start from because my school was mad. Basically, when I was in year 7, yeah, since we're talking about year 7, when I was in year 7, I think I was so mouthy. And I think these little were like year 10 in it, and they were like, oh, hold my book bag. I must have looked at him, man. I must have given him a dirty look. Tell me why my feet has left the floor. No, my feet have left the floor.
What year was the guy in?
These guys were like in year 10. My feet left the floor, and fam, I was like, wait, I'm thinking, where am I going? I thought I was flying. I look around, yeah. Tell me why I'm sitting in the bin.
In the bin?
They put me in the bin, fam. They put me in the bin. I said, Jesus, me not live here. Why am I in the bin, like? Nah, listen, I can't lie. Listen, year 7 was actually crazy. Fam, what was that? Your most embarrassing bits?
I remember one time I laughed so hard, like, this was, I think it was in year 8, I can't remember, but something was going on. I can't remember what was happening during lunchtime, but I was laughing so hard to the point where I pissed myself.
Huh? age. At your age,
my bladder was so weak back then.
What was so
like,
funny?
I could laugh so hard and I'll end up pissing myself.
Did you go to a mixed school?
Yeah.
Why did I always think you went to all girls school?
Why did you think that?
I don't know, like, you seem like you went to all girls school.
I went to a mixed school.
Bomber
Catholic
club.
school even. Catholic school.
Catholic school. You weren't doing...
My school wasn't holy at all, but...
you weren't doing... I know you weren't doing holiness.
I was a good girl, I can't lie.
Is that why someone had to drag you from a fight? Anyways, let me not get into that now. Alright, cool. My most embarrassing bit was, I think I must have been helping out in parents' evening. And I think the light must have went off, innit? The light went off. And then me and my other friend, we went to go speak to the caretaker. Fam, if you know me, you don't know I don't have stable legs. I don't have my legs are not stable. So I'm walking down the stairs, yeah. Tell me why I'm just on my back now and my head is doing tush. Fam, concussion. My head, concussion. I was just like, Jesus, hit me now because fam, the pain and all the mothers were laughing at me. No one was trying to help me up. Like, it's just
embarrassing.
Fam, you know how embarrassing it was. I remember in year 7. Yeah, it was in year 7. We had this history teacher. This history teacher, yeah, she used to teach like this. You lot are the students. So today we'll be learning about the Second World War. Fam, what are you looking at? What are you looking at? You're supposed to be looking at us. You're supposed to keep us engaged, fam. She's looking in the ceiling. I don't know what's so good about the ceiling, yeah. And fam, we used to bully her. You see when you say you used to bully her, yeah? We used to bully her. So we must have been laughing, and she was like, guys, shut up. And when she banged the table, yeah, she was supposed to bang the table, but she banged something else. This lady dropped and her chair fell on top of her.
So she dropped on the floor.
And the chair fell on her. And everyone was laughing. This teacher ran out. So she was crying. She ran out. And obviously, I don't know what teacher she told the teacher, yeah. The teacher was like, you know, there's always that one teacher that everyone is scared of, like the head of something. She's always like the head of the subject, the head of like science, head of something. You didn't have that?
Yeah, we did, but we weren't scared of them, but continue.
Oh. Well, we were scared. We weren't really scared, but we were just like, I don't know how to explain it, but you know, she was very strict. So she was like, what happened here? And then one girl was just telling some fib, like she was just lying. And then we didn't get in trouble though. But she was crying proper tears, fam. Proper tears. Like, it was actually crazy.
Did you have any supply teachers?
You see,
they were really there for bench, you know.
They were, fam, why did this supply teacher call me Layla? I was like, wait, Layla? Because it was like, oh, good afternoon, duh. And it was like Layla. But now everyone was like, huh, Layla? Layla. Layla Mrasamoah. First of all, my name's not Mrasamoah. My name's Mrasamoah. And my name ain't Lloyd. Where is there a D in Layla? Let me know. Do you see a D in Layla? Because I can't see no D there. So I don't understand. Now, supply teachers, we took the piss, fam. We gave them fake names. We told them to do fake work. And we never respected them.
We had one that was a nun.
Oh.
And she was fresh from Nigeria.
She was a black one too, Bamba.
The day that we had her, yeah, we was like, oh, like this woman's gonna be strict. As soon as she opened her mouth, we all started laughing. Her voice was so high pitched that we didn't expect her to sound like that.
Good afternoon, everybody.
That's how she sounded, but her voice was even higher. And she was like, oh, I know my voice is high pitched, but you, like, guys, stop laughing, respect me. But Ari, that class.
So wait,
just mad.
so was she like strict or was bare laid back?
No, she was calm, but she actually taught us well compared to our actual teacher.
Fam, we couldn't even listen to us. If you're a supply teacher, we won't listen to you. We won't. I'm sorry, that's how it was. We won't listen. We will just laugh, pull up our phones, listen to music. Oh no, we did some shit. But boy,
with us it was different, you know, because even though we had supply teachers, we'll still make sure that we done our work.
Okay.
Like, would mess around here and there, but would always make sure that the work is patterned.
We do that sometimes. Sometimes. Fam, boy, how many times were you in isolation?
We didn't have isolation. We actually didn't have isolation, you know.
Is it? You just got excluded and suspended?
Yeah.
I was in isolation like it was lunchtime, fam. And it was over the same thing. Instigating a fight. Instigating a fight. Fighting. Instigating a fight. Instigating a fight. One time was serious. So basically, yeah, in secondary school, yeah, there was like, we had 2 buses. Like, we had like the normal Arriva TFL buses. And then we had like, I don't know, in London, like in North and East, we always have like a 6 bus. Like it could be 673, 679 bus. Cool. Then, listen, if you went to my school, the 679, the 673 was yours. Like, you had to go on that bus. Understand? If you lived in like Dagenham, like you had to get on that bus, innit? So cool. We're on the 673 now, and every time we're on the 673, there's always drama. Like, there's always drama. So cool. So one day, my best friend's fighting with having an argument with some girl, innit? And my laugh is loud, so I'm there like, And then I think it was instigating the fight. So the girl got up, like, she was like, what? And my boy, I didn't think my boy like was expecting it, so he was like, what do you mean what? I've never seen my boy that pissed. Them two were going at it. Them lot were punching each other, fighting.
Fighting a girl?
Yeah, he was going at it like he was bagging the girl proper. Obviously, I'm in shock. I'm like, whoa, what's going on? I thought it was bad. Then I was like, no, it's getting too far. Yeah, so we separated the fight now. The bus is still moving on, but normally, even if we jump on that bus, the bus driver will just stop and say he's not going. Bus driver was still driving. I was thinking, wow, bumper. So cool now. This girl, she was famous for recording every single thing and putting it on Facebook or YouTube. She done fucked up today. She fucked up today. She put on YouTube and she put on Facebook. Second period now. Lloyd Mrasamoah, can you please come to the office? I'm thinking, what do I do now? The guy I come in the room and there's 4 of us there. I'm like, shit, I know what this is about. He plays the video. This guy's going in on me. Not anyone else that's arguing like fight. In on me, you're the instigator. You instigated the fight. Isolation, 2 weeks. I said, what? And on top of that, they got TFL in. They were going to take our passes, fam.
Wow.
Listen, no. Isolation, no. That's when I was like, you know what, yeah, I'm going to change because, boy, instigating a fight, they can do that to you, you know.
I got excluded for a day and then I had to do little duty for the whole week, yeah, for something that I wasn't even involved in. Like, there was this girl and no one really rated her. Like, she was just there. So, our school doesn't have a field, so we would go like elsewhere to do athletics, football, netball, all of that. So we went to go play football, and when it comes to sports, yeah, back then I was so serious. Like, I take sports very seriously. So we were playing football, and I had the ball, and I was running so I can like score in it. And I didn't know that the other girls, like my other friends, they were chasing another girl to the point where they got her on the floor and they pulled like her trousers down. So I was like at the end of the pitch, and they were at the middle of the pitch. So then our teacher called all of us to come down to like the middle of the pitch, and then she took us indoors to get dressed because, you know, them lot were, you know, doing their thing. So then the next day I come into school, and then my teacher goes, oh, Delinda, we need to see you. So I was like, oh, okay, like, why do they want to see me? Next thing, oh, you need to write a statement. And I was like, statement for what? Like, what did I do? So then they're like, oh, for ... situation. And I was like, but I wasn't even there, I was playing football. Called in my mum, called in my dad, called in everyone's parents, and then they made us go to some court. And then for a good 2 hours our head teacher wasn't even there. He went to a funeral, so our parents were just waiting for Bants, and my mum was like, raw, like, what's going on, this is that. And I was like, I don't know what's happening. And I was crying as well because I was thinking, I didn't do anything, why am I here, this is that. Next thing you know, this girl goes, oh, I've been bullying her, this is that. And I was like to her, I wasn't even involved when the situation took place.
She got sent by the devil, fam.
You bully me in other subjects. I was like to her, I don't even talk to you. Like, what do you mean? Like, my friends will pick on you, but I wouldn't entertain it. So our head teacher listened to her rather than listening to me and my friends. So we got excluded for a day, so I went home. Yeah, I went home. Lunchtime I went home. Came in the next day and they tried to make us do litter duty. For that whole week, I didn't even do it. We made the girl do litter duty. We made her pick up all the rubbish around the whole school because I wasn't at wrong. They were at wrong, but I wasn't at wrong. And I said, I'm not going to be doing that. I'm not no bin woman.
Oh.
So what we done was, when they gave us the bin bags and they separated us, yeah, we took the bin bags and was acting as if we were actually doing litter duty. But we had our meet up section. So we'll be like, oh, like in 10 minutes meet up, like back playground. So we'll go to the back playground. And at the back playground there was like a staircase and then chairs underneath the staircase. So we'll just chill there until like lunchtime and then we'll go play knock down ginger everywhere. Around the school.
In the classes?
Yeah.
Hey, you lot are on it, fam. You lot are on it.
Running around the school, opening all of the doors. That was it really.
Fam, okay, what was the maddest fight you had in secondary? The maddest one. The maddest fight.
What was the maddest fight you had, Lloyd?
Okay, so this was a. Do you know, all the maddest fight I had here was always outside the school, innit? But that's a story for next. I think one of the maddest fights I had was in maths. So it's always in maths. So basically, this was like in year 8. It must have been coming out of maths, yeah. And then my boy must have like jumped and hit my head like and elbowed my head, innit? Like this boom. And it was in front of like the year 10s, and the year 10s didn't like me whatsoever. So when that happened, like it was embarrassing. Like we were all laughing at me. So I was pissed. I was like, what? Why are you laughing? Like, no, I was just like, right, why are you gonna do it when you know I don't like it? And he ran. I didn't see it for the whole day. I didn't see it for the whole day. So I was like, cool, no worries. Then the next day, yeah, I still couldn't see this guy. So it was a mash now. And then I came up to him and I was like, yo, so yes, what was yesterday about? Because I was angry, like I hate being embarrassed. Like, so I was like, what was yesterday about? Then he's trying to walk off, trying to like brush it off. I'm like, no, like I'm not letting it go, do you understand? So the teacher was like, Lloyd, sit down, and I'm not listening, I'm going on a mad one, innit? And I'm shit. Everyone knows that I have like 3 steps to get me angry. I got a vein, he will start popping out. I start clenching my jaw and I was shake.
As well.
I was shake. So I'm getting, all of this is happening now and he's taking a piss. What happened now? I swung him and then he must have bumped his head on the table. And as he's getting up, the teacher runs here and holds him back. Then obviously I was still trying to like bang him, and then these 3 girls were holding me back. 3 girls, like the teacher was holding me. I was running to because listen, I hate being embarrassed. Like don't ever put me in a place where I'm embarrassed because I don't rate that. Like that's disgusting.
That's actually nuts. I remember, yeah, my school, so many people used to fight, but the maddest fight I have witnessed was when like over 50 girls from an all-girls school came to my school to beat up some guy in my year.
Huh?
Like,
what did that girl do? What the fuck?
Basically, I don't really remember the story, but those 2 girls, they used to go back and forth all the time. Like, they always used to fight. They were like Tom and Jerry.
Fuck.
Always used to fight. So, okay, girl A. So A must have, because I don't want to bait out names. So A must have said something to B, and B brought her sister to come into our school.
Oh God!
And when B's sister came into our school, she punched up the girl, and her mouth was bleeding, and then I had to drag A away. So A told her sister, and her sister went to some ratchet all-girls school, and that school, like the girls actually ride up for each other because her whole year came to our school.
Fuck.
So over 50 girls came to our school now, and then because I was friends with both of them, I was like to B, you need to exit through the back way because A's sister's here with all of her friends. So our head of year kept B into the school, and then A's friends and A's older sister's friends, they were like walking into our school asking us if we know where the girl is, and we're all like, no, we don't know where she is. She kept stopping each and every girl that went to our school, asking them if they were if they were B.
So then she didn't even know who she was gonna bang?
No, she didn't know who she was fighting.
Oh.
So after I left, I found out that they actually caught her, and then they tried to fight her. But by the time they tried to fight her, B's sister came to the school. So B's sister was fighting A's sister, and then she pulled off her wig or something like that, and she probably beat her up.
In Croydon, you lot. I thought Croydon was like some village for hey, listen, would you ever report? I was never on report. I was never on report.
Never.
Everyone was on report. I was never on.
I used to laugh at everyone that was on
Say,
report.
hey miss, can you sign my report, please? Miss, can you sign my report, please? Every day. How many detentions did you have?
I can't even count.
Oh my! Listen, I can't lie to you. Hey, listen, I only had like 3.
Really?
I swear to God, I had 3. I think, yeah, I had 3 detention because I remember I was messing up out in class. I was late once, and yeah, I was late once. I was always on time because if you were late, you get an hour detention. I was late once. I can't remember the other thing, but I was in detention like 2 or 3 times, man.
Majority of them were like whole class detentions, if I'm being honest.
I think that's what the last one was a whole class detention, yeah.
And our teacher, our English teacher, she made us pick gum from underneath the table for an hour. That was the worst experience ever.
Hey, listen, I want to know if people still do that, you know, put gum under the table, because listen, in primary school that was not there, you know, and in secondary school, oh shit, I remember something, you know, we must have been playing 21 Days of Spanish, yeah, and they were like, oh, I dare you to get a gum under the table.
Ew, did you do it? Lloyd, you're a trap. Lloyd, if you done it, you're a tramp. Wow, someone's MCM.
I was in year 8, so you know I didn't know better, man. I was very immature, like I didn't know better, like I didn't know.
Ew.
No, I didn't know better, fam. I didn't know, like, but obviously that's not me no more. Come on, Pengus, but look, cause you forbid and that. Oh, okay, what?
Well.
You look like Bomba.
What else happened?
Fam, I'm trying to think as well, you know.
I remember we had science last period, and then my French teacher came to collect me for a detention. So I was walking with her, yeah, and then like, I don't know how to explain my school, but basically the science block is near the language block, but then there's also like a staircase in between both of the blocks. So when she like bust the right, I ran down the stairs. And by the time she turned around, she deeped that I wasn't there, and I just went straight home.
So you ran?
I ran away from the detention.
Did she not? This is what you call a freshie. This is what you call a freshie. How can you run away from a teacher?
Because I was thinking, why am I staying for an hour? Doesn't make sense.
I remember my school tried to do Saturday's detention, and then people were crying because the Saturday detention was like a school day. It was like 3-4 hours, like. If that's for like that, the bad children, like the bad ones. I met some fucked up children in secondary school, you know. I always want to know what they're up to now. Cause there was some people, boy. Did you go prom?
Yeah, I had my blonde hair with my nice pinkish long dress.
Yeah, Congolese. Yeah, so Congolese. I had a blue shirt. A blue suit, and a blue suit. I had to come in. I had to come in looking different because not everyone's gonna wear black and white. No, black and grey. And if they want to be like different, they'll wear burgundy. Do you know how many burgundy suits there was there? I was like, listen, man, nah, BS.
My girls, me and my girls were so pissed because we got a limousine. So it was like, oh, like let's rock in style. We even booked it late so that when we get there, everyone would be like, oh, like yeah, these girls have money. Got to the venue now. There was only one person there. So
what do you mean there was one person there?
As in everyone came late. So
oh
missed our entrance. No one saw the limo.
You could have told the limo to go around and go up the road, come back.
And who's paying extra money?
Oh. Listen, nah, I miss secondary school.
And I dropped down the stairs as well.
Oh,
in my heels.
in prom.
Yeah. No one saw it though.
Why did you drop down the stairs?
I couldn't walk in heels to save my life. I was trying to walk down the stairs in my heels and I went boom, 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 like down. It was so embarrassing.
No,
but only like 2 people saw.
Honestly, I miss secondary school so much. Like, I don't feel like no one
I don't miss
understands.
the people though.
I met some great people in my secondary school still. Even though like some of us we don't talk or we partied. I miss some of them. Like I miss cause
I'm still in contact with like some of my secondary school friends, to be honest. Mainly the boys and like 2 girls. But yeah, other than that, I don't really miss anymore.
if you're watching this and you're still in secondary school, try your best to keep in contact with your friends, man, because listen, them secondary school people know you for you, like they were with you for 5 years straight, you know, every day, so. And
don't forget why you're in school. Make sure you get your GCSEs or what they do now.
I'll be getting 1s or something, you know. I want to see my people doing well.
1s? Yeah.
It's 1s now.
Get them good grades.
And let me tell you something now, yeah. When it comes to like GCSEs now, you'll have to revise. You have to revise that. It's so important for you to revise that.
Yeah.
You can go out, but let revision be.
Where?
No, like if they want to go Nando's, I don't know what these little children do nowadays.
Money.
They might, if you want to play hide and seek, you know, go play your games. But just don't remember to revise. Honestly, like Monday, cause if you keep don't revise from like Sunday to the next Sunday, cause that's a bit mad. Obviously, Monday to Friday, and let Saturday, Sunday be your relaxing day, because it has to be, have to relax at the end of the day. But you know, they're almost there, so keep on going.
Make your parents proud as well.
Make your parents proud. Even though they won't show you that they're proud of you, them are proud upon you. So that's it from G-Star.
Make sure you follow my eyelash page, _Ren Lashes.
Come on.
Linked down below.
And I will show you the box because it's so peng. It's basically, it looks like me, I'm peng in it, so you know, it kind of looks like
I told him that. Anyways, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, more content.
Thank you, it might come soon. Jeez.